Scott. So, can you buy a house in the U.S. if you're not a U.S. citizen?
Yes, you can.
How?
The biggest thing is that what we need to verify is the residency status, okay? And in terms of that, there's several different types, 12 to 15 maybe, types of visa statuses or visa classifications, and then they may or may not have what are called an EAD or an employment authorization document. So there's a lot of technical terms, a lot of the stuff that's we verify. It's not that difficult, but we get the information, figure out what loan programs they're eligible for, and go from there and figure out, hey, you're eligible for a normal conventional loan, an FHA loan, VA loan, whatever it might be, like a person who has lived here for a while. In tune with that, depending on the work history, depending how long they've actually worked in the United States, we may or may not need to verify work history out of the country, wherever they may have come here from, whatnot. But other than that, as long as we get the proper documentation, match it up with the eligible programs, it's business as usual, and they can buy a house. Absolutely, we do them all the time.
Like social security numbers, do they need?
Absolutely.
I mean, there's all this that can.
A lot of social security cards, they'll say on there like for work purposes only or whatever it might say, and all that's fine. We see it all the time. It's not a problem. It's usually made a bigger deal than it is. A lot of the employees around here, a lot of companies expanding, hiring a lot of higher income, well-qualified individuals. They're just not a U.S. citizen yet, but they are eligible and qualified to buy a house, and we're here to help them. But we have seen probably, that's on the lending side. As far as you guys on the real estate side, showing houses, I know a lot of these guys I talk to, they're traveling a lot with their jobs. Maybe they haven't been here long. If they have a family, maybe the family hasn't even been in the United States yet.
Right.
They're buying a house together. How do you guys how does that happen? You show them a house, they see it online, how do you go about that?
It's not easy. It's not easy. You know what? I do have a client right now that I show a lot of homes
like
to.
Facebook Live
okay. I either FaceTime them or whatever is convenient for them to show them homes. But it's not easy. They're buying a home sight unseen, so that can definitely take some time and have a comfort level with who they're working with to make sure that they trust them in order to move forward on purchasing a home.
I think what it needs, the people I've dealt with and knowing you, it's everybody needs to be on the same team.
Yes.
Buyer needs to understand their role, our roles. Let's get the stuff we need, document the approval, show them the house the way they need to see it. It's probably not your normal person. Show up on open houses or show them houses on Saturday, Sunday, or meet them on a Thursday night. It's, hey, here's a video.
We also have time to, time change and everything else. So if there's a lot of
everybody
factors.
Needs to be on board with the cooperation.
Absolutely.
If they are, we can make it happen.
And you know what? And we will make it happen. This is Claudine Andrews with eXp Realty, along with Scott Simpson with Intrust Mortgage. We'll talk to you next time.